Hi and welcome back to Toby's Video Skills with Toby. In today's video I want to talk about the previous installation we did of the roof rack for the Jeep Wrangler 2020. I mean it's 2018 and older, I guess. Hope you can barely see me. Yes, I have more than just that, I'm sorry. Just to accommodate my height, the Jeep, and stand in the garage because it's getting hotter and hotter here in LA as well. So I don't want to be outside at the moment. It's not that hot, but I'm living in a valley, so it's hot. Anyways, we want to talk about this roof rack, and I got a couple questions, especially about the wind noise and how it holds up when I drive. So to give the answer shortly, it's holding up pretty well. I like it a lot. The only thing what I would definitely say, it's not whistling, which is great. I think that's a very important understanding. But it does do a louder, deeper humming sound sometimes when you drive fast on the freeway. That's something you have to consider and you have to understand. So, and why I'm doing this video? Main reason, I got a deflector for myself to reduce this sound and this noise because I didn't like it. As you know, as a Jeep owner, the freedom panels and also the entire roof is pretty much, fiber or something. So it's pretty loud, or can be pretty loud compared to another regular car. But I'll show you what I got to reduce the sound. This is the deflector, which reduces the noise of the wind when it hits those crossbars. Those crossbars back here, which I'm holding on to. The installation was, I had to modify a little bit that it works. As of now, I did use the T-channel mounting here. I'll show you in a second what it looks like, because it did come with those quick release mounting brackets which go underneath the crossbar basically like this, and then you can use this wing nut or whatever it's, and then you can tighten it down and you can easily release it if you want to. Since my intention is not taking off the roof rack as much as you might think or other people want to do probably, I didn't care about how I mount it, but it needed to be mounted properly and well. So far, I'm surprised on how good it does a job. So let me show you how the installation went. So here, straight the front. This is just a reflection of the ceiling, by the way. It is clear. So you can see here, this is the crossbar, and here you can see those screws which they delivered with. I'll put also a link in the description which exactly screws I used, because I also ordered a couple more screws, which I didn't need to because they were enough from the installation of the roof rack, but still you might want to need more or want more, who knows. And I'll also send you which nuts I'm using for the channel itself. But you can see those are the mounting brackets, and I did screw holes in here to make it fit on all three brackets, on all those three brackets. And so far they're holding in pretty well, but they came with this underbar thingy which goes underneath. The problem here is the bar is too thick. You could of course buy longer screws if you want to. It's probably the M6 screws or something like that. If you want to continue using it. I have different plans with the bar, but you can also see it's sticking out at the moment. I might cut them off. Not sure yet, but as of now, this modification helped me to use it and maintain a quiet, cheap-ish quiet drive, which is great. And to be honest, it was not an expensive deflector, luckily. Overall, the question if I like this one, yes, I do. Link in the description below, of course. As mentioned, I did some modification here that's very important to understand. I did drill with a 5/16 drill bit. I did drill 2 holes in each mounting bracket on top where I approximately wanted to mount it, and I think also the instruction called it out that there's an arrow that's the middle where it should be mounted and laying on. So that's where I put the screws in, basically drill the hole in. So far it's holding pretty well, pretty good. No noise at all. I thought it might make some sounds here and wiggle around. Nothing as of now, which is amazing, holding up. I think I went with the biggest size. As mentioned, the link in the description is this exactly one. I hope that answers your question. If you need to know anything else about this, leave some comments, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Jeep topics coming more and more. Thanks for watching. Tschüss!